a lot of people don't feel worthy of something, and the reason why they don't feel worthy of something is because in their childhood they have in fact tried to get a sense of love, appreciation, or maybe you was someone that over-tried and you was over-giving it in order to be able to receive something back. This is something that I struggle with up until recently, about really becoming aware of what it is that has me feeling like that. Do you ever get them days where you do like 5, 10, 15 different things to just give yourself a sense of worth? Maybe you have a task list that you write down the night before and you go, tomorrow I'm going to do this, and then I'll start being proud of myself, having to achieve all of this. Now, the dangerous thing with this is if we actually have to then exchange an action in order to be able to get that feeling, we are forever going to be chasing a sense of self-worth. Now, we can only ever be worthy of what we have previously experienced. This is, wow, so mind-blowing. So this week, all of my boys are high performers, right? My clients, they're go, 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 go. But your net worth is a reflection of your self-worth, and if you never feel worthy of something, then you're never going to be able to bring it in. This is why you will always see people achieve so much more in life that are actually less talented than you, because they actually feel worthy of it. Now, I want you to actually just wake up every single day now and just realize that you are actually worthy of the life that you want. Because cut out the middleman. If you wake up every single day and have to do things in order to be able to feel a sense of worth, you're crippling yourself. You're setting yourself up to fail every single day, because the days aren't going to be perfect. My client, Callum, he was like, I have to do the gym session, do this, and then I feel like I've accomplished something. And I'm like, bro, I agree with that massively. But what if your boss is like, bro, I need you in the trenches this afternoon with me, and you can't go and do that gym session, or you miss out on certain things because your talent is needed elsewhere? And it was the biggest light bulb moment, that if we don't do the 5 things that we need to do, we're never going to feel worthy of it. I always wanted my dad's praise. Every time I played rugby, it was always have the best game ever, to then feel worthy of his love, of his appreciation. Shout out, Dad, if you're watching this. And he never ever blew smoke up my arse, and I could never understand it. It wasn't until I got older did I realise that the reason why he didn't was because then I would become so good at constantly working on myself, and he would mention certain areas of my game that wasn't on point. Maybe I was a little bit slow off the ball, or when I played rugby, or whatever it may have been. But I went through life having to think that I had to give so much and overdo and train longer and train harder and improve to get that worthiness. But lack of communication on my part led me into basically building a pattern that I have to do all of these crazy things in order to get that sense of worthiness, of him being proud of me, of him being loved with me. Now, a lot of people will be able to relate to this, and ultimately our parents just love us anyway. But my dad just wanted me to become the best as I possibly could. But if he started blowing smoke up my ass, I would have got lazy and got comfortable, because when you get told how good you are never, ever, ever going to be able to live in that. The best way to describe it is when a boxer gets 140 million quid and all of a sudden it's a lot harder to get out of bed when you're rich. It's a lot easier to get out of bed when you've already got that drive to be able to get that life. So if you tie you feeling worthy of having a certain life by constantly having to do things, you're going to burn out all the time. Why are we not just waking up and just feeling, I am worthy of everything coming to me? I don't have to go and do all of these things. It is just my birthright to be worthy of receiving absolutely everything I deserve. That's why I said before, other people less talented than you are achieving more, because they feel they are worthy of it. They are deluded by it. I don't watch football, but I know there's some terrible footballers back in the day from when I used to watch, but they were so deluded in how much they were worthy of that life that they wanted. And when you put that certainty and that conviction out into the world, you are then going to be able to bring that back. That is a state of consciousness you want to be able to operate from. So, challenge for you, wake up and just deserve that feeling of I am worthy no matter what. 1% of me is just worthy of this life. Even on my worst day, 0% of me is worth this amazing, incredible life. Not having to do all of these extreme things in order to be able to receive that feeling. Because if one day you get it all done and then you feel that sense of worth, the next day the clock just restarts. Program yourself that you are worthy of receiving everything you could possibly ever imagine in this life, and you are worthy of becoming the best version of yourself. Big love, raise that self-worth. Million Movement, baby.